2026 SCI tournament winner.
And we couldn't be more excited to be reporting here live. Live from the world-famous TWE Arena. Sorry, I had to let Scott Hensley get that intro out. For the woman that advanced to the second round of the CBC Invitational tonight, Kenzie Paige, one of the most accomplished professional wrestlers, not only in the Southeast, but in professional wrestling as a whole. And we're going to be getting a very fun first-time matchup here in our second round.
Kenzie Paige defeating Sal Renaro yesterday in the first round, and she is taking on A-Game Joseph Alexander, who had a fantastic tone-setting opening match with Tyler Franks yesterday.
Setting the tone for sure. And this crowd is ready to keep the pace with it as A-Game hits that curtain.
Second round getting kicked off in a huge way. Still to come later, London Lightning and Isaiah Broner, Big Dave Weaver and Effie and Shimbashi versus The Wall. The winner of those and this competition will advance to the four-way match in our main event. And of course, Jay Newman, this is also a very special night. The Scenic City Hall of Fame has been brought back this evening. We are very much looking forward to that before our main event here tonight.
Definitely looking forward to that Hall of Fame, but right now we got two future ballot Hall of Famers in their own right, in Kenzie Paige and Joseph Alexander A-Game. Once again, first time that these two have ever touched. Very exciting matchup here, Southeast versus Northeast.
I mean, that's the right mentality to have right there. I mean, you mentioned first ballot Hall of Famers. Honest to goodness, I mean, Kenzie Paige's career could end tomorrow, and Lord knows we don't want it to, but if it did, she's done enough to already be there. A trailblazer since the day she stepped in the ring. And A-Game has really been, you want to talk about blazing trails, we are very thankful to have him down here in the Southeast, bringing the talents here to Red Bank. And you're seeing a little bit of those talents right now in that opening exchange.
Absolutely. A-Game showing he's on his game this weekend. Getting the best of Kenzie Paige in that exchange. Kenzie letting it be known up front, I'm not here for friendly competition. I am here to topple the competition. Big strong lock up there. Kenzie Paige, though, back in that wrist lock from Alexander A-Game here.
Cannot sleep on those strikes of Kenzie Paige, one of the hardest hitting professional wrestlers I think I have ever seen, especially stepping foot in this ring. And A-Game's learning that the hard way right now. She just tightens up that wrist lock.
But just as strikingly skilled as A-Game is, technically skilled as well. Goes for that Lamar straw cradle there, only for a count of two. Getting the best of Kenzie Paige there. You can see the frustration setting in just a little bit.
A-Game doing a great job staying cool, calm, and collective. I'm sorry, Kenzie. That amateur wrestling background, of course, we've seen come into play a little bit during this tournament. Boxing is also very much in the blood of A-Game. And speaking of boxing, that was a textbook hook right there from Kenzie Paige.
That was one hell of a hook, as you said, but now A-Game, the sweat is flying, spit flying. My God, Kenzie, one of the best strikers in the game, and putting it on display right here. But in the game is A-Game, piecing her up in the corner.
Got a little combo for the bread basket right there. A-Game ain't playing no games.
To the first.
And this is extremely wise from A-Game. A lot of people make the mistake of not wanting to throw everything that they've got behind their shots to Kenzie Paige, and that is a mistake A-Game is not going to make. He's watched the game tape. He watched the first round with Sal Renaro. He knows he has to be on top of his A-Game in order to beat Kenzie Paige here tonight.
Big Glenn there, uppercut by A-Game, going for these punches. punches here to the red basket, as you mentioned. Just so well versed in the striking department. Kenzie Paige, though, dropping down your knee in that corner. Oh!
It's unorthodox, but it's effective. That's for damn sure.
Jesus! Massive kick in the corner from A-Game there.
Charging in, Kenzie out of the way, off the ropes. Oh my God!
From dusk till dawn, there it is. Shout out Jimmy Ray. This could be it right here.
We saw this earlier in that first round matchup with Sauronaro yesterday, throwing up the 2 fingers. Oh my God!
Big knee strike could end it all right here, but just a 2. Let's take a look at that one more time. Man.
You notice how many times this weekend that we've been told we were getting a replay and didn't get one?
Yep. Well,
we love our production team here, but we had to get that one in.
I was ready for it.
We were pumped on it, too. If there's anything we wanted to look at, that was it. But right now, let's look at what's going on in this ring right now. A-Game trying to power up Kenzie Paige, but Kenzie, those heavy elbows coming all the way down to the back of the head.
Oh, but another shot there to the midsection of Kenzie Paige. Knocked a little bit of air out of it there, but massive kick right now. It looks like that might be targeting that arm as well, that A-Game has that brace on.
Powers are up on the shoulders, torture rack position.
Not a great position to be in. Paige! But might be in a position to win the match.
Great crucifix bomb there from Kenzie Paige, and eats that knee! That one landed right on the button.
Referee Gina getting in there. That could be a knockout, folks. Nope.
We've been told that we're actually going to get a replay this time, and look at this one, that beautiful crucifix bomb. Looked like that very well could have won Kenzie the match, but man, that flying knee that followed it up completely rocked Kenzie Paige and took her off her game.
Man, that was, oh! And this is what we're doing. Big super kick there, knocking Kenzie Paige into the ropes.
Yeah, that rope was the only thing that was keeping her from falling flat on her back on the mat.
Massive clothesline to the outside, though. A-Game on the apron, Kenzie Paige off the ropes. You gotta watch those lethal drop kicks from those Pages, I'll tell you that. Right now, Kenzie Paige not afraid to fly.
Throwing everything she's got on the way to the outside of the ring. It is insane how hard-hitting this opening match has been here tonight at night 2 of the Scenic City Invitational.
Back in the ring, but A-Game is looking for that lariat. Oh, gets it.
Got it on the rebound. Enough for a little reset. Very wise from both competitors, rolling to the outside, knowing they're probably not going to be able to power up in time to break that count, rolling to the outside and landing on their feet.
Looking to meet each other right here in the center. Oof! Just those educated elbows of Kenzie Paige. A-Game with a strike of his own.
You can hear the thud all the way back here on each one of these shots. It's amazing the amount of power that both these competitors are throwing.
Big chop from A-Game. That's just pissed Kenzie off. Oh! Christ almighty.
You got to tell A-Game twice.
Oh!
Oh, here comes the shoulder brace. He said, hell with this. Let's go. Let's trade.
Oh! A-Game showing how important this tournament is to him, taking off that shoulder brace, that little bit of safety that he had left, finding himself in a position.
A-Game getting that boot all the way up. And now speaking of all the way up,
They might be going all the way down if they hit this superplex here. Massive superplex. A-Game keeps a hold of it, though. Oh, Kenzie Paige putting on the brakes.
Inside cradle. That hesitation to get in there might have been the difference maker. Fisherman Buster, legs are hooked.
That was a close call right there. I thought that could have been it.
Hey, look at that one more time. Coming off of that superplex, maintaining hold. Kenzie Paige trying to drop that base for that inside cradle. That little bit of hesitation could have been the difference maker as A-Game powered her up and dropped her right on top of her head.
The difference maker is getting dropped on your dome. Kenzie Paige might not know where she's at right now. She might think she's back home.
Powers up Kenzie one more time. She goes for it again.
A little bit closer on that count from referee Gina Monti, but big elbow there from A-Game. Kenzie Paige, ever so defiant.
On the shoulders.
Oh!
Right across the knee. This was a huge kill shot against Tyler Franks yesterday.
Massive knee there. 2 knees back to back. And how in the world?
This is what it means to advance to the finals of one of the most prestigious tournaments in the world of professional wrestling. These gladiators, these athletes leaving everything on the line here in the second round.
The attitude, the grit, the heart of Kenzie Paige, staying in the fight, doing what she has to do, just pushing. What?
Kenzie cutter off the back of referee Gina. Goes for another one.
And that's what it took to put Sauronaro away in the round 1 matchup.
Oh my
God!
God.
Against A-Game. Holy cow!
A-Game kicking out of 2 Kenzie cutters back to back. Jade, walk us through that again. Oh my God.
A-Game looking to do his worst, and Kenzie Paige doing her best, hitting 2 back-to-back Kenzie cutters, looking for that victory. But A-Game kicking out at the very last second. Kenzie with that handful of hair, but A-Game, little tip for tat right here.
Competitors toe and toe-to-toe in the center of the ring.
Oh my gosh!
It's a hell of a shot.
Now that's something you don't often see. You don't see Kenzie Paige getting knocked off her feet from strikes. She's normally the one doing that, but standing tall right now. A-Game looking a little off balance here.
Throwing a little pep in his step for each one of these shots. The footwork definitely making a difference. Oh, that one was clean.
Getting down to the nitty-gritty. Every single strike at this point matters. Massive back elbow from Kenzie Paige. Goes for that super kick potentially, but gets that gut kick.
Kenzie off the ropes, charges in off the back.
What?
Shout out to her sister. Rolls through. Cover again for Kenzie.
That was a close one right there. Goes for the wheelbarrow. Oh!
That one's about as close as it gets. A-Game gets caught. Going
Goes
for
for
another
that
Kenzie.
Kenzie cutter.
Half and half suplex, drops it right on the dome.
Protect your neck, knee to the face. 1, 2, 3.
A-Game defeats Kenzie Paige.
The match by pinfall, advancing to the finals. A-Game, Joseph Alexander.
A-Game set the pace yesterday with Tyler Franks in round 1 and did it again tonight with Kenzie Paige in round 2. What an unbelievable opening contest once again. And Jade, let's take a look at those closing moments.
Unbelievable is right as Kenzie Paige attempted another Kenzie cutter. A-Game catches her with that half-hack suplex right to the dome, and then followed by a knee as well, and then that would what solidified